Hey, in WWE, things move really fast. If you aren't present in the moment, it can feel like a year goes by in only 2 or 3 minutes. That's why you always have to make time to make sure that you check. Hold on. Did I just hear myself say 3 minutes? Stop. Can you believe I'm actually doing Eric Bischoff's shtick? In the early 2000s, few words sent a shudder through the roster like the words 3 minutes, summoning the fearsome duo of Rosie and Jamal, collectively known as the 3-minute warning, initially hired by the
We got 3-minute warning in the Authors of Pain clashing tonight in what should be a harrowing Extreme Rules match. Considering the teams involved here, it comes as no surprise that we have medical teams standing by backstage.
Yeah, these are two of the most merciless and physical teams we've ever seen. Lasting bodily harm isn't just highly probable in this match, it's essentially guaranteed. Well, I, for one, can't wait to see what these teams do with the rules thrown out the window. They're free to be as creative as they want in their pursuit of absolutely annihilating one another.
Rosie and Jamal tell their victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their lives. When you're as big and strong as Rosie and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Many would call the AOP a 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical. What's coming here? Submission move being applied. Look at John Henry swinging the hammer like that. So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hole.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. I can't watch this anymore. Just someone make it stop.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Man, Rosie and Jamal, Akam and Razor, representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen. Both teams don't care what the motive is, don't care who the target is. Their goal always remains the same, and that is complete destruction of the opposition. We call them equal. Full control of their opponent, slamming their opponent right in front of the corner with more in mind here. Look out! 3-minute warning might just be done messing around. Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer. Slam! What impact.
Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away. Yeah, and there's plenty of weapons to choose from tonight. We knew this would be a grueling and punishing.
Looking to put the match away here.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. No! There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned?
This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality. 3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
No count out as he tucks things out of the ring. Watch for the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warnings, thug-like tactics need to be respected. Rosie and Jamal only care about one thing, and that's the winner's purse.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
Oh, no, guys. We better get out of here.
Get out of the way, Corey.
Spoken like a true man of bravery, Saxton.
Bodies have been decimated, fortitude has been tested, and these fans are showing. Take it over! Go for the win here!
Turns it around and has the pin.
Keeps his team in this one. Good golly, Miss Molly!
Pay special attention to Rosie and
Slamming their opponent into place. Curious to see what's coming next from the second row.
kicks out, kicks out.
Unbelievable presence of mind.
I thought he was unconscious.
And you can sense the desperation mounting as that last move couldn't finish things. Placed him in the corner here.
Shoulder right in the midsection.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium.
There you go.
Samoa Joe going for the cover. He might just have it.
Rosie and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight. Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself. There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase. Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment? Now's the time, scaling the ladder rung by rung. Big time clothesline. Good grief. Wow. This is turning into Swanson Street.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their...
Taking flight. Diving body splash.
She's taking things to the floor here.
Veteran confidence and mind games on display from Natalya.
And she's able to fight Lynch off.
All right, time for us to clear the way. Already ahead of you.
I think she just really felt that one.
Carmella showing she can be a brutal competitor on that exchange. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion. High-risk incline from the top of the ladder. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb. Needs to move quick here.
This might be a chance.
It looks like that hook is causing a lot of problems up there.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars will successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Off the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking. Eugene!
So close to victory.
It's just a matter of time now. No room for error on top of the ladder.
That intimidation factor of Charlotte getting a bit challenged there.
Yeah, Tamina displaying a higher level of aggression.
She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, Cole, taking this much damage now seriously impacts your speed up the ladder.
She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
Yes, Carmella's clearly setting out to prove just how untouchable she really is. Short clothesline hits its mark.
She's being derailed here.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will. This one's heading to the outside.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys.
Her torso really looks to be the big target here.
Quick thinking from Tamina. Right to the throat. A sit-out mat slam. What impact.
Oh, man.
Lynch landing awkward on the outside. She's headed to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte.
Oh, natural selection by Charlotte.
And that is going to put Tamina out of the equation for a long time. Nice gut-wrench suplex. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
She's grabbing at the prize now.
The whole match is literally in the palm of their hands.
And Liz falls victim to some big impact there.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
This is a chance. Could be the only one.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a 3rd-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
A lot of damage taken out by Carmella. I'm not sure how this will pan out. It's time to catch that 2nd, maybe even 3rd wind.
There's a Russian leg sweep. Just raining down punches.
Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Ooh, brutal forearm. And she wisely heads back to the ring. Super kick.
Oh, man, she finds a hard landing on the outside.
She's getting fired up, ready to show her opponent what she's got.
Counter. Saw it coming.
Schoolboy. Nope, rolls through.
Call super kick.
Leaning ladder against the turnbuckle here.
This can't be good.
Foot meet back. And Becky once again facing her competition's wrath.
Carmella is clawing deep in her arsenal to try and end things.
Gosh, what a match.
Iron, we got the ladder. Center of the ring.
This is where you need to be.
She's stretching. But can she get it right?
Any opening could be the opening. You just have to go for it.
Can't waste any time now. Gotta give up that hook. Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Stepped aside, avoiding damage.
Getting ugly in there.
Out of control. Natalya's crafting something here.
Oh, Michinoku driver.
Gravy thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Into a top wire. Oh, inverted backbreaker.
And Carmella still pressing on as this match takes its toll.
Natalya might need to find space to regroup.
What a match. What a match. Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
With the boot.
No, please, don't come over here.
Why, Saxton? We got the best seats in the house.
Wow, what a club. Driving face first.
Oh, man.
Oh, getting knocked around. Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
She's got the ladder positioned how she wants it.
Creating a deadly situation in the corner.
Hooking it up here. What's next? Oh, panel suplex. And the core taking on some damage.
She's heading outside the ring now. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. Parking the ladder into the corner.
I can't tell if that's a safer or a worse place for it.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. Ooh, little impact into the corner. Oh, man, targeting the leg.
It's got to be a matter of seconds before we hear something pop.
Gotta find a way out. Not even a surrender will end this agony. Arm is trapped, but she gets away. Good grief. That's a chop that'll wake you up.
She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Her eyes are on the prize now.
Hold on a second. Could be a matter of time. Submission being locked in. Submission maneuver is locked in. Just sapping her out of energy. She needs to break free and get back in this fight. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Might be a little overzealous going for it here.
Too late to stop now, though.
And she just inches away from winning this one. We're going to find it. Lift brings down the briefcase. The first Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first.
This new generation of female superstars are providing yet another milestone moment here. Tamina, Charlotte, Carmella, Natalya, and Becky Lynch are going to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase. Become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Reaching for the prize.
It's going to take some time, but you got to just keep going.
Going up the ladder now.
At the top, something major's about to go down. Wanted to destroy the opposition and ended up paying the price.
Well, the hood of the announce table is ripped off here in the monitors as well.
Some bad intentions here, guys.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
3 second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalya, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women bred for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Big-time clothesline.
Good grief.
That's right, Carmella. Let them all know you are the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver.
That's telling your opponent you don't deserve to share this stage with me.
A contract that could change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was ordered to a week in advance. You are almost certain.
Look at this, Byron. And enters back into the ring. She's trapped in the submission. This won't cost her the match directly, but it could do a lot of damage for the future. Let's go on her submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
And Lynch gets stonewalled.
Oh, my God.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
reversal by Becky Lynch.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Got their opponent up.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
He's got it in hand.
And she ended here.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hard crash back to the canvas.
Spin kick to the midsection. Chop block.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but the Carmella with a super kick. Carmella's eyes are growing wider now. Is this her chance to climb the ladder and become Miss Money in the Bank? Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. The barricade. Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win?
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh. Sharpshooter applied. This isn't even about getting the victory.
And she releases her own submission. And I have to question as to why she would do that.
This looks like she's setting the foundation for a masterfully laid trap.
Back suplex.
Disrespecting the competition.
Things are looking a little rocky for her.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less. Oh, that's not how you're supposed to use a ladder.
This is fired up tonight.
Becky's facing adversity here.
Gentlemen, this is what I believe we refer to as Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for the...
Taking flight. Able to evade.
She's starting to struggle here.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
She's been slowed down yet again.
And all of this pain and discomfort will make ascending a ladder very challenging.
Just ejected from the ring.
Oh, what an uppercut. Jarring.
Becky Lynch on the move.
And retaliates with a counter. Head scissor.
Round and round we go.
What athleticism. Looks like Becky Lynch could be done for.
Yeah, she's really in trouble now. I don't know if she can turn it around.
He might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb but needs to move quickly. She's reaching for it.
Every second up there is allowing the opposition to recover.
Better hurry. Oh, sits straight into the corner hard.
In the electric chair, can they somehow counter?
Fighting desperately to find a way out, and they do.
Forcing her right out of the ring.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
outside. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, driving Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder? Back into the ring now. Check this out. Tamina wipes out an opponent, but can she seize the opportunity and grab the briefcase?
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalya, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder at all. Charlotte. The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite.
And there's a good blow to the body. And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Ladder's dead center and ready to go, guys.
Ouch. That's one way to get your opponent out of the corner. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
He'll get on the hook here.
Hands must be shaken up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
She's almost there.
Could it be Natalya's night here at Money in the Bank? Fishing for something beneath the ring.
WWE Universe wants tables. Well, they've got tables.
Taking things back into the ring. The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
All eyes are glued high above the ring. Tamina is so...
Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Oh my gosh, but if she taps out here.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole. Taking flight.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step. Up the ladder now. Let's see if this is right for the picking.
Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
Trying to grab it.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
That certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
This is so tense.
The WWE Universe is waiting with bated breath.
Lands a timely reversal. Amazing face buster. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly. And that core area really getting lit up. Oh. Ooh, that's going to leave a mark. Hooked up.
And that was a well-executed attack.
Woo-wee.
Not a Charlotte Flair with a trademark chopping. Natural selection. The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
And now positioning the ladder on the turnbuckles.
That just made that corner even more dangerous territory. Taking flight.
Oh my gosh, what impact. Oh, a chop.
Becky Lynch setting up for the
Exploder suplex.
Exiting the ring, taking the action outside.
clearly thinking a steel chair is what's needed right about now. Whoa, that was a stiff chair shot to the nose.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win?
Oh, that's a long way down.
She continues to battle off the ladder.
Not gonna let them up the ladder without a fight.
She's here.
This could be the beginning of the end. Uh-oh, she's just about there.
Carmella has the briefcase. Mella is Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
She's launched out of the ring. The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was awarded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
She's reaching out to try to unhook it as fast as she can.
Time is your enemy here. I just don't know if there's enough of it to get it down.
Suplex. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no outliers in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There's no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Bringing this back into the ring.
Stalling suplex. Veteran confidence and mind games on display for Natalya.
Alliances in this situation don't last long. Let's see how quickly this develops.
And the boot struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms. And Carmella is clearly looking for a fight here.
Uh-oh, Carmella fell right into that one. Oh, boom! Carmella perhaps realizing there that she's not as untouchable as she claims.
Yeah, Natalya showed that Hart family wisdom.
Leg drop. Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
Outright presentation of power there.
Such a punishing submission hold.
And at this stage, it's only hooked on for punish. She won't fade. She just won't fade. She keeps fighting.
The damage is starting to affect her.
There goes the knee.
You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. Run out of ringside and back to the mat.
She's pumping herself up, reaching out for that burst of energy.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Chair shot delivered. Oh, strong impact.
Holy cow! That chair came in on them fast.
Debilitating attacks like that are exactly how you create a big opening. Mudhole stomping. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry. Tamina not caring that Becky's a fan favorite. The crowd's adulation is meaningless. All that matters is the contract suspended above the ring.
Tamina's been showing so much dominance in this match.
Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina. And Natalia, of course, a third-generation superstar. Women grow for these kind of moments.
Any of these women will add a significant chapter to her legacy if she can become the first Miss Money in the Bank.
She's going for it. The boat, Natalia, doing what she does best. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
Situating the ladder inside the ring now.
A plan clearly in mind here. Vicious arm stop. What a barrage of stops. A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Once again, she's put on the back foot.
This deep into a ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Why the heck would you go for a pin here?
Opponent's all wrapped up in beautiful fireman's carry takedown.
Ouch.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent.
Oh, my goodness. Or a pump handle. Pump handle coming.
Boom! Incredible suplex.
Jumping face buster. Picked up and being carried around now.
Gentlemen, no need for monitors right now. The fight is right in front of us.
Trying to string together as many hits with that weapon as possible. History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny.
Taking things to another level now.
And a vicious suplex to the floor.
Oh, dragon screw ankle breaker. Tamina now is being sized up. He's back in the ring now.
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
Locked in. It's locked in. She might want to tap here.
She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
not a strategy we often expect to see. Mudhole stomping.
And now Tamina sent ringside.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
Stepping out of the ring here. Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Nice takedown by Becky, looking for the armbar. This could end it all, and it's cinched in deep.
Got the submission, but that's not going to win this match.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering. And she heads out to the floor.
Obviously was in need of a breather.
And Charlotte takes another beating there.
Yeah, Becky has to be contemplating how to end things here. Looks like she wants to take things to the floor here.
Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw. Ooh, nice. Oh, kick right to the gut.
Hooked up.
Fisherman suplex.
And once again, it's her torso area taking the punishment.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Now here's Becky Lynch.
Oh, there it is.
Disarm her cinched in. Just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even decide the match.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deserve.
Oh, this trap as she gets away.
Hand up that ladder. Center of the ring.
He's got it in her hands.
Can she end it here?
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Needs to focus and pull it together. Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection. The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring.
Charlotte able to steer clear.
Victory is within reach now.
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory. Look at this crowd. It's insanity in here. Bedlam.
She's waving at the applause now.
I assure you, this is even harder than it looks.
Trying not to fumble around too much here.
Heading back into the ring now.
Oh, my God. Vicious backbreaker.
Fired hard into the corner. It crashes to the mat.
She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse.
Turning the tables. Really trying to do everything she can to get back in there.
I'm getting dizzy just watching. And the Queen hits a spear.
She managed to...
And Carmella with a takedown, looking for
The code of silence.
Might tap here. Not that it'll matter. She decides to just let go, but why let go of the submission?
not a strategy we often expect to see.
Good for that suplex. She countered that into her own offense.
Lands an elbow.
Got the leg. Bang and screw. That'll tear your knee up. Neck breaker. Producing a trampling.
A picture-perfect leg snap from Charlotte.
It looks like she wants to take this match outside.
Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles?
Just like that. Sent out of the ring. Wheelbarrow face buster.
Man.
Good for that suplex.
Ready to avoid that. This could be the beginning of the end.
Uh-oh.
Sharpshooter applied.
Submission maneuver is locked in. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want to.
Superstar setting up.
Uranagi. Man, oh man. Vice-like grip on the trapezius muscle.
This is how you wear down your opponent. Just whipped into the table. Here's the pump handle.
And Lynch. Natalya turns the tables. And she denies Charlotte. Lift it up. What's next? That's just hard to watch.
And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a breather.
And what's she gonna do with this table?
This match is just evolving right before our very eyes.
I really hope it doesn't get more hazardous than this.
Forearm to the kidneys. Sound strategy going after the torso like this, making it extremely hard to breathe with each targeted attack.
Oh,
This is the Tyler's wheelhouse.
The Hart family legacy lives on. Sharpshooter applied. Using this submission to weaken the opponent.
Let's go over submission hold.
Not sure what she's got planned here.
Right to the knee. Denied with an elbow. Each counter leaving these competitors on a stalemate. Super kick. Ouch.
Angle, German.
Oh, did you hear that?
Uh-oh.
German suplex released.
We know what's next.
Oh, my, what a splash. Going for it again.
Big splash. Natalia's night could have just ended right there. She might not be in any condition to climb a ladder. Delivered into the barricade.
And she re-enters the ring.
Her body cut that table in half.
There might not be anything left of her after that. Oh, my goodness.
Just punishing their opponent.
Hooking it up here. What's next?
Pump handle suplex. Setting up the ladder, center of the ring.
Definitely the spot you want to put it.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. Victory is within reach now.
Heart has to be pumping right now.
Charlotte has the contract. The Queen is Miss Money in the back.